What were you saying?
I mean, like, can we talk about the socioeconomic state of the world right now? Because I feel
I
like
love
none
Jaden
of
Smith. Jaden Smith is a very underrated rapper. I liked when he talked about how he liked to dragon.
yeah,
I wish more rappers would be as open and honest as Jaden Smith.
yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, man, it'd be good stuff to know. Then you could filter through that on Spotify. You could filter by that'd be helpful.
True.
Be
True.
helpful. You have to know these
Rapper
things.
tier list based on their favorite searches. This is a really good bit to open the episode with.
Yeah.
Are we 15 seconds in yet? Can I swear? Yo, can I say, Janet Kick Batowski, CEO of YouTube. Kick
Oh,
Batowski, CEO of YouTube,
what?
has yet to make a
Jan-
blunder. Yet
Janet?
to make a blunder.
Is that real?
Did
Yes.
you just say Janet? You
Why are
didn't
you
get
so
the
offended?
first name right.
Why are you so
The joke
offended?
is the second name. You didn't get the first name right.
Why are you so offended by this?
Because it's funny when you mess up the second name, but the first name?
Yeah, Kick Batowski is CEO of YouTube. Yeah, I don't think he's ever made a bad policy change.
Honestly, he gets my vote. When they hold the next
For
YouTube
what?
CEO election,
Look. When she removed dislikes, I was celebrating. You know why? I don't think many people know this, but I'm actually running for senator of North Dakota.
yeah. Born and raised.
And when my ads get put on a YouTube video with a lot of dislikes, it's a really bad look.
Yeah.
So if the audience can't see the dislikes, then they can't tell if there's a lot, and then it's not a bad look anymore. And I'm a big fan of that because if I'm ever gonna be ranked #1 senator of North Dakota in
Yeah.
somebody's top 50 senators of North Dakota list in 20 years,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna need to not have any bad looks.
Watch Mojo's infamous top 20 North Dakota senators of all time that they put out every couple years. It's really weird they put it out every 2 years, considering that every once in a while it just doesn't change. Like that wouldn't make sense.
Most
But
of the time the list doesn't change, but sometimes the amount does.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes there's more options, but they rank the same ones in the same places every time. The last ones have not been great. This is even from North Dakota. Isn't it that, isn't Weird Al running and, Ellen?
Yes. Yeah. God, that's an easy vote right there. That is an easy vote.
Weird Al would run Republican.
He would
No.
not. He would not. Wouldn't.
No, they would both be the Democrat candidates.
Weird Al would write a diss track on Ellen. What music artist would you guys elect as president?
You know.
Kendrick. Come on.
Kendrick would be a good one. Kanye, I'm not too sure about.
What do you think?
No.
What about Drake?
No, he can't. He physically cannot run for
But what
presidential
if he
office.
could? What if he could?
I wouldn't vote for him.
Kodak Black.
No. No.
What?
Tricky red.
Pretty red. No.
I thought you said JK Rowling. We should talk about that. We should get into that in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you guys
nice.
remember when she made that book like a year or two ago, right? That was about like
The one about
girl-
the author getting credit bullied, even though she's so based and Chad and woke and awesome and
yeah,
Chad build.
I wonder where she got the inspiration from that from.
Yeah, I wonder. I really
Probably not
wonder.
her, considering she deserves the hate. So
True. JK Rowling is like an L.
this.
The worst thing she ever did was turn Dumbledore.
Yeah, yeah. Keep that in. Keep that in. I'm
Oh,
sure
I'm
that'll age
cutting that
well.
one out. I'm
No,
cutting
you're
that
not.
one
No,
out.
you're not. No, you're not. No, you're
Yes,
not.
I
No, you're
am.
not. No,
Yes,
you're
I
not.
am.
Nope, you're
Yes, I
muting
am.
everyone else's audio except yours for that part.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are.
And I'm
Yes, you
cutting out
are.
this
Well, here's the
discussion
thing.
about. Should I cut out this discussion or just bleep it out?
Cut it out, but leave in your joke.
Anyway,
No.
well, no, because I have an actual point here. So there's this thing going on right now on the turf part of Twitter, which is a terrible place to be.
Yeah,
And
bad. Yeah,
no, where they're all
we
like
talked about this.
turning on each other. They're all fully turning on each other because they use that stupid like male skull versus female skull theme. And it's like, oh, it lines up more with this one than the other. And they're doing that to each other at this point.
It's so funny.
So many people have done it to Rowling, and like she's pissed.
Yeah,
I have
that's
no
funny.
fucking clue what you're talking about.
There's this thing that turfs do where do you know what a turf is?
Isn't that like Britain people?
What
You mean,
I
sir?
mean, exclusionist radical feminist. So it's a lady who is for feminism but hates trans people and thinks that they shouldn't count.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what Rowling is. Like heavily.
Yeah.
Well,
But
not
so
actually. Actually, she's leaning a lot less on the feminism side as of recent.
that's true. It's just the
She's
transphobia. And
she is paying like really sexist corporations that also hate trans people. She's like donating a bunch of money to them.
anyway, so they do this thing where they take a picture of a male skull and a picture of a female skull and put it on bodies of people who are of the opposite gender and claim that they're trans. And be like, see, you can tell. But the problem is that they're wrong most of the time.
And
And
the
now
thing
they're
they're
doing it to each other.
yeah. Now
But
they're
anyway,
getting into beef and doubting which
oh,
one's
yeah.
real.
Oh, it's so funny. It's genuinely hilarious. Because to see them go from like, yeah, this is definite proof, to then someone doing it to them and be like, whoa, well, hold on, no, hold on a second.
Yo, viewers at home, um, I'm watching. To our audio listeners, you guys suck, but to our audio listeners,
True.
I'm
Hate you
watching.
to
I'm
death.
watching.
Hate you to
Hate
death.
you to
Stab
death.
you to death, probably.
Honestly, hate you to death. I think just means hate you.
Stab you to death. That's
Ooh, I'm
audio
watching.
listeners stab you to death.
I'm watching Triple D's as the host likes to
What?
call it.
What?
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Guy
And
Fieri.
Guy Fieri is wearing a shirt that says hashtag Ruizing, and I thought it said Rizzing, and I got very angry.
No way. Guy Fieri with the Riz.
Don't say that ever again. I don't want to hear that ever again in my life.
Guy Fieri got the Riz, dude. He does, bro. He does. The fact that the fact that Guy Fieri isn't like a personality like Larry the Cable, because like Larry the Cable Guy's like a fake personality that guy made.
Yeah.
The fact that Guy Fieri isn't that is astonishing.
I don't know. No guy is that positive without having skeletons in his closet, man. He's hiding
Yeah,
something.
he's got skeletons in his closet. It's just like chicken and like like beef and fish and stuff like that. He just eats all of them.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if something came out that was like he's a big old meanie head.
No, I think he's however long his career's been at this point. I feel like I just did get this feeling from him that he hasn't done anything because I feel like he genuinely is just that excited about food, which
I
of all
don't
the
know.
things I kind of get, honestly.
Because with think about all the restaurants he's gone to on diners, drive-ins, and dives. He's had to have eaten something he doesn't like.
I don't know. Maybe he goes there beforehand and tries it out, and then he's like, "Okay, yeah, we'll
That's
film an episode."
that's actually pretty I just assumed. I don't think it's unlikely to assume that the restaurants pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god damn it! We didn't do the names until this point again. Yeah, you know what they call me?
What?
They call me Chuck Valentino, they call me the Sour Patch Kid, they call me Courage the Cowardly Dog, they call me P. Diddy. That's me.
I'm LH Cool J.
Who are you? Third guy.
Third guy. There's third guy here. Just put third guy on the thing.
Third guy. Stock photo of just some dude.
Yeah, it's like a picture. Just look up white Caucasian like worker. Just like white. Just look up. Wait, white. Hold on. No, hold on.
There's
Just look
not
up
enough of
Caucasian
those
man.
hipsters.
Just look up Caucasian man in a suit, and just put that as his image for the rest of the.
Oh, that's a good bit. That's a good bit. Well,
I'm
since it's
LH
just the
Cool
two
J.
of us, there's just the
Yeah.
two of us. Wink, 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 and then two more wink.
No.
Have you plans to go see any movies coming up? Viewers at home, this silence is not edited. This is
Am I not?
I've just been ghosted.
Hold on. Oh, I'm here. Sorry, my mic wasn't picking up. Do you mean perhaps if I plan to go watch a movie in the next weeks?
Possibly.
As a
We
matter
need
of
to
fact,
review
I
it.
do. I
We
do.
need to after we watch it, we need to drop a review.
That's true. Oh, I remember my bit. So I was trying to remember what the JK Rowling bit was because I was talking about it being like everyone's saying that JK Rowling's a man now because her like
Yeah.
ball is a certain shape, which is stupid, dumb, stupid logic. But I was trying to think of what I was trying to say, and I was like, it's actually true because no one knows that JK stands for Joe Kevin Rowling. That's his actual real name.
Yeah. No, okay. It's Joe Cowling though.
Yeah. Joe Cowling Rowling. Yeah, that's the full name.
Yeah.
Joe Cowling Rowling, yeah.
Joe is short for Jowling. My name's Janiel. You know January? Daniel? Janiel. Alright, and your name? January. I said it wrong. It's January. Keep that in, keep that in, keep that in, keep that
Daniel, January, Daniel.
in. Is the other guy here? Is guy number 3 here?
Huh?
He's here.
What do you want?
When did you leave?
I deafened to listen to a song.
Did you hear our talk about did you leave during the discussion of Jowling Cowling?
I was gone for that, yeah.
Alright. I'm watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and Guy Fieri is wearing a shirt that says Rizzing
No,
right
I that was right before I left.
now. Oh. So, what's your name of this episode?
Homer Simpson.
That's not real.
Oh, Boy. Wow. I'm LH Cool J.
More like LMAO. Am I right?
It sucks.
Well, you guys know what LL Cool J stands for, right?
No.
Ladies love.
Oh.
So LH.
I'm
Ladies
FF
have.
cool. I'm FFM Cool J. I'm Fish Fear Me Cool J.
FFM and LLM or LWM, wouldn't it be?
Ladies want
Yeah. Fish fear
Fahrenheit.
me. What?
You said
I don't
LWF.
LMAO, bro.
I'm I'm RBG. I'm RBG. I'm RBG Cool J. Cool. I can't say
Cool
it.
day. What has happened? What happened to
I'm
us all?
RBG Blue J.
All of us had,
He's
all of us had a collective stroke in that moment. All of us had a collective stroke.
You say Lois?
Lower. You know,
This is a mess. We peaked with war and we're falling off. What's your guys' favorite activity?
Murder.
That's up there. How do you prefer to murder your victims?
Arson.
Ooh.
I put a fishing hook through a dollar and I put it through the wood boards of like a boardwalk. And then I
See, I do that, but in the rafters of the Krusty
yeah,
Krab.
when someone no, but I'm under the boardwalk. So then when someone walks by and goes, "Ooh, $1," and they go to pick it up, I pull it through and I go, "Ha ha!"
You laugh really loud too, so they know that.
Yeah. And then I punch through the boardwalk and grab their ankle and start like trying to drag them in.
You were like the boardwalk.
Anyway, and I heard you went to the boardwalk this weekend. What happened?
I was walking around the boardwalk, right? And I saw
Yeah.
this dollar bills, y'all. I saw a
Dollar
whole
bill.
Here's the
$2
money.
bill. They don't even make those
$2 bill.
anymore. I
They
I
don't.
lean down to pick up the $2 bill. I pick it up, I'm holding it in my hand, and then suddenly an alien teleports it out of my hand. I'm
Yep.
telling you. It was the
Wow.
aliens.
What happened after that?
They're the same aliens that made the vaccine.
Okay. Okay.
Sticking with that. That's the final take.
That's the final bit there. That's it.
That's where you're leaving that. That's where you're putting a bow on that one. Wrapping it up, giving it away. That's where you're leaving that one off.
Bill Gates or George W. Bush?
Oh,
Probably Bill
damn,
Gates.
this is a tough choice.
Is W the younger one or the older one?
Older. The younger is
Oh.
HW.
Oh, well, the W. He's already dead. I could
Yeah.
beat him in a fight.
No, it's not a fight. It's
Oh.
who's hotter.
Oh,
And then follow up, who do you think is more likely to be an alien?
So a skeleton or Bill Gates?
Okay, but it could be skeleton Minecraft though.
Ooh, true.
How does that make any difference?
Well, then it's skeleton
It does.
Minecraft.
It
Duh.
does.
I think how.
Well, think about it like this. So if you were if you were having to kiss a skeleton, right? You had to make
Yeah.
out with the skeleton for like minimum 2 minutes, right? And
Oh,
your first option is the half-decayed corpse of George W. Bush. And the other option is skeleton Minecraft. I think I'm gonna pick skeleton Minecraft.
But he has a bow and arrow and will shoot you.
He's
true.
still
That's true.
making out with me to shoot me.
I love how you immediately went to "it's gonna shoot you," and my first thought was, "But the skeleton is flat. How would you kiss it?" That was.
I'm changing my name. Whatever it was. Oh, it was P Diddy. P Diddy. It was P Diddy. I'm not
Oh,
P Diddy actually. I'm DJ Khaled all along.
man, I don't believe in you.
They believe in us.
Juice World did.
I was hoping you would say something, Homer, so that I could say Homer did.
No.
That's alternate reality where Frank Ocean's on that song. Real Rapster fans will get that one.
Was Frank Ocean a big Simpsons fan?
No, his brand company, Homer.
Oh.
There is no way this guy's skin is real. This guy's Minecraft skin is a Nazi.
Is it the Sheldon Cooper Fortnite skin?
No, this guy's
Marge.
Minecraft skin is a Nazi officer.
Marge.
Hold on, wait a minute. You didn't tell me that Jowling, Cowling, Rowling had a Minecraft account.
A Redditor moment. That's you.
Who do you think's winning a fist fight to the death? Alright, two options here. Alright, are you ready? Guy Fieri.
Yep.
Guy Fieri versus DJ Khaled.
Ooh,
Guy
I have a
Fieri.
question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Which are both of them, neither of them, or one of them drunk? And if so, which one?
Is this a deciding factor?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if DJ Khaled is
personally,
drunk, he
I
wins.
wanna know what it is if it's neither and what it is if it's both.
I think it's Fieri in both of those situations.
Is he going to not buff or nerf in this?
I think
I
if
think
Khaled was the only one drunk, he would sweep.
that Khaled sweeps if he's drunk, or both of them are sober.
No!
I think that no, because Guy Fieri, I don't think he has enough malice in his body to hurt another person.
And Khaled does?
They
Yes.
believe in us! DJ Khaled!
I feel like Guy Fieri when he's sober is not mean enough to win a fight against DJ Khaled when he's sober. But the minute Fieri gets drunk, I think his power is just like unleashed.
I've never seen Khaled do anything harmful to anyone but himself.
They call me Guy Fieri. I give them all my dairy. She an odd mother, I call her Fairy.
When Guy is like hammered, he is throwing fists like that. There is
You was
no
you a
stop.
secret agent, your name is Perry. Pause.
Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba doobie dooba
How come
Marge.
nobody sampled that? That's such an easy ski banger. Ski needs to sample that right now.
No!
He's a aquatic keg laying mammal of action. Dano.
That's the hook. And then he plays just like aquatic, wet.
He's got more than just
Aquatic, wet.
skills. He's got a beaver tail and a bill, and all the women swoon when they hear him say. And then he does a little sound.
That's my impression.
That was
Perry
Mr.
the
Krabs.
platypus. Perry the platypus. Agent P. Such a good-
Pokemon! I swear I am Perry. What do you guys
What?
think am I singing? I think I'm like
What was that? That was
Oh.
That was bad.
I almost had the worst follow-up of all time.
I got cheese, no crop, not talking Larry.
I think that even though it already gets love, I think that the caveman episode of Phineas and Ferb is underrated. I think that's one of their best
I think the
episodes.
caveman episode of SpongeBob is underrated. Boom, 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 boom.
Shut up. Shut up. No one cares about SpongeGar, dude. He sucks. He's awful.
You cannot say that with a straight face.
SpongeGar is stupid and lame.
Did you say Sponge Bear?
SpongeGar with a straight face again.
SpongeGar.
Think really hard about the words you're saying.
Yeah. SpongeGar. He's the sponge.
How do you
version.
guys like your pancakes?
Well
Fluffy.
done.
Filling or no filling?
What?
I like it hollow
Hollow?
in the middle.
Yeah, look at him hollow.
Have you guys
I like it
never
when I
gotten
drink-
pancakes with like blueberries in them? Has this never
That
happened?
Now, that's not filling.
That's
That's not what
yeah,
that
that's what I
is.
mean. Like pancakes with apples or blueberries or cherries or chocolate
Oh,
chips.
but filling implies that it's in the middle, whereas with pancakes, it's just like all over. Like they're popping out the top and off the sides.
I feel like a filling in the middle is just a jelly donut.
Yeah.
That's not the
No, I
only
also immediately
situation
thought
where that
hollow.
applies.
I also immediately thought, I imagine you like sticking your fork in a pancake and it like deflates. That would be the worst feeling in the world.
Oh, it deflates?
Oh.
I imagined a crunchy shell.
Oh.
So
I
you
imagine it just
stick
kinda
your
like-
fork in it and the whole thing cracks.
I don't know what's worse.
Yeah. No, I didn't fully imagine you like stick your fork in it and it like flies around the room.
I poke a tiny hole and float it above and like hold it above a bowl or something, and just let all the egg insides drizzle out. Right?
You say
Oh.
jizzle out?
No, drizzle. Wait, rizzle? You let it rizzle out?
And then I take the egg and I put it around the
XL?
eggshell as a mold,
XL.
and I deep fry it so it's just batter. And I deep fry it till it gets crunchy. I take it out and I take it off the eggshell mold. There you go.
You deserve death.
It's like you get a crunchy egg.
Or you could just bite through an egg.
Okay, but that's lame. I want my eggs to be warm and covered in pepper.
Put it in the microwave. Put pepper on it.
Put cheese in the microwave. I'd like to do it for 3 minutes.
The cheese on a plate.
Oh, man, he's on a plate.
I love
Hey,
cheese on a
guys.
plate.
I love the one where he turns on the face cam and he's Godzilla.
That's all he knows how to make. He was asleep for the entirety of the time that cooking was being made, so all he knows how to make is cheese on a
Cheese on-
plate.
I'm glad cooking is done. I'm glad we finished that.
We're
Yeah,
done.
cooking is
What
done
else
being
can you even
made.
invent? What else can you invent at this point that is actually good? Because honestly, you know when we peaked? We peaked at peanut butter and jelly
Burger!
pizza.
Burger! Burger!
We peaked at peanut butter and jelly pizza, and honestly, I'd pay the
$300. $150, no more, no less.
$150 pizza.
This pizza is $150 if you order it. No, hands down, it's not any cheaper. We won't sell it to you any cheaper. It's $150, period. Here's what we do.
more know this.
We
You don't
peaked
have to charge
at
more
we
or
peaked
less.
at beer. We peaked at Duff beer. Homer
Shut
Simpson.
up. Shut up, Homar.
Who is the Quagmire
Oh.
of The Simpsons?
Uh
Hold on, no, there's a definite
oh.
answer. Let me think. Who's like the sex guy? Disco Stew.
Disco's it is Disco's too.
Disco Stew is done with you. He's awesome.
Does he
He's
say
so-
oh yeah after everything?
Yeah, he goes, oh yeah, yeah. Or no, that's Stuff Man.
Who wins
Oh
in a
yeah,
fight?
stuff man.
Futurama whole universe? Or Family Guy and The Simpsons whole universe?
Futurama, for sure.
Alright, Futurama versus Disenchantment whole universe.
Futurama.
Alright.
The professor would just like create an anti-magic beam and shoot the Futurama planet with it, and they'd lose immediately.
Futurama delivery team, all of them there versus the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh, is Zoidberg there?
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you count Professor Farnsworth as one of the delivery team?
All the main protagonists, yeah.
I feel like Zoidberg and Drax would get into a very deep philosophical conversation. So they're kind of out of the
Bender
question.
and Rocket are getting in a fight, and Bender is winning.
Yeah.
I think we need to do 1-by-1 matchups and then like bracket system.
Okay. Fry versus Chris Pratt. Fry versus Chris Pratt.
Oh,
I
Fry
think
gets
Chris
folded.
Pratt. I
Fry
think Chris
gets
Pratt wins there
folded,
pretty
yeah.
easily.
Fry
Alright.
gets absolutely-
Leela versus Gamora.
See, this one's tough because like, I don't know, because Leela's really good at fighting, but like Gamora has like weapons and
Also really good at fighting.
yeah.
We could call this one a tie and
Blade
see if
versus
anyone could
Thanos.
come in and help her later.
I think they both realize that like they're kind of neutral forces. I think they stopped fighting. They realize that we're not so alike, you and I, and then they form a bond. Oh
No, but this is lame. Battle to death.
Alright, Bender or Rocket.
Bender. Bender
Oh,
sweeps.
Bender. So easily,
Yeah,
Bender.
yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna blow you up with this gun, and then Bender taps on his chest and he goes, "I'm 60% gun," and then shoots Rob.
Bender bent unbendable steel. I don't think he
Yeah.
can be killed.
Wait, if not Zoidberg, who is the Futurama equivalent of Groot?
See, that was my thought. Is that there really isn't? Oh no, yes, there is. The little creature with the little Reddit snoo antenna and the red cape.
Oh.
This is a thing. I'm trying to remember what he's called. He's a little gremlinoid, a little guy that shows up every once in a while. And he goes, and then he's there.
No idea he was there.
He was there. He was there the whole time.
Who was wherever.
I don't think any team in this situation has a definitive advantage.
This podcast episode's been running for a while.
No, it hasn't.
You want to take it to an hour?
Yeah.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think the Guardians win this.
Yeah.
I don't
think the Guardians win, and I don't think it's close. I think Bender is the sole. Bender and maybe Zoidberg are the sole survivors. Oh,
Yeah.
or Zoidberg could be Mantis.
Oh, that's true.
And
That's
Drax
horrifying.
could be the guy that's the worst.
Oh, Hermes.
Yeah.
No, Hermes is funny.
So is Drax.
True, that's true. I like Hermes. I like a lot of the Hermes like centric episodes just because they have like nothing to actually do with Hermes at all half the time. And then Barbados Slim shows up. Barbados Slim. He's voiced by Joe DiMaggio. You know that? That guy, he goes
I did not know
Hermes.
that.
Yeah, he's this guy who shows up whenever Hermes is like down on his luck and steals his wife. It happens like 6
Wow.
times.
I see. Yeah.
In one episode, he's like his head gets put like his head gets like chopped off and put on backwards, but he has to compete in this race. And Barbados Slim is competing, and he goes, Barbados Slim, and he goes, Hermes Conrad, I see your head is as backwards as your fashion sense. It's so good. Everything he says is so funny.
I thought you said Hermes Salam.
No, no, no.
Back.
This Hermes Conrad.
Lucario, do Hermes Slam.
Hermes Slim.
Oh.
What's the last thing he says? He says something where it's like, he's like, this isn't the last time you've seen me, Hermes. Now goodbye forever, and then leave.
I am like the sad Bart Simpson, and what's your name, pal? Not Homer, other guy.
Millhouse.
No, you changed that. Editing me? Who was it? Tell me now. I'm waiting.
Cool J.
Wait, no.
Was it
Describe.
Bill de Blasio?
What? What are you talking about?
What was your name when this started?
Oh, what? I don't know.
This ruined every bit I had in mind. I had so many funny things to say.
What, when the whole video started?
No, no, just now.
Oh. Well, I mean, Barbados Slim is the guy. The voice actor is Joe
No,
DiMaggio.
you. What was your name?
What are you talking about?
I am Homer Simpson. What are you?
What, LA Cool J?
Oh, yeah, LMAO Cool J.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright, LMAO Cool J.
Yeah.
Who would you rather sleep with?
Okay.
DJ Khaled.
What? What did you just say to me?
Who would you rather sleep with? Homer Simpson or DJ Khaled?
Homer?
DJ Khaled.
Oh, I thought you said Marge. So I was like, that is the easiest decision of all time.
Yeah, that is
the
what a gay
easiest
guy
Homer
who
of
wants
all
to
time.
pick Homer would say.
Neither.
We are like edgy. We are like the evil ones of the podcast market.
We're not like other
There's the
podcasts.
good guys and there's the bad guys.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
This song was sponsored by the Shadow Government.
Government.
We're not like other.
Yeah, we're quirky.
Damn, Peggy. We are the
God.
JPEG Mafia of podcasts, and I stand behind that.
I hate to hear that.
I stand by that.
Why'd you start sucking dick?
Sorry, I had a globule.
Yo. Shut up my globule, cause you know that be my slime.
It's mucus.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work very well. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You should simplify it to glob.
Shut up
Shut up, my
Nickelodeon, cause you know that be my slime.
Shut up, dude.
Shut up my globs. Shut up my sludge.
Oh. Sludge.
Would you guys eat a burger that the critic said was
Burger.
really good?
What?
Would you guys eat a burger that a critic described as really good, but all like they said in their review, like 5 out of 5 stars, incredible burger, and then later in their review described it as sludgy? Would you eat it? Would you guys eat the sludge burger?
Burger.
We ate the sludge burger from Fortnite.
Burger.
Look, guys, I'm gonna give I'm gonna give 1,000 sludge burgers to the homeless. Whoever can eat the most sludge burgers, I'm gonna buy a house.
We trapped 1,000 homeless people on a beach. Whoever eats the most sand lives.
Mine is chaotic neutral, Mr. Beast. That's chaotic evil.
We trapped these homeless people on an island. Whoever could eat the most sludge burgers before they die of malnutrition wins.
We will also be randomly shooting one of them every day.
This was insane. You're gonna want to stick around to the end.
In the first 4 seconds of the video, he puts a shotgun shell in Carl Jacobs' head.
Yes.
Editor, can you do a funny edit of that?
He shows up on screen, he's like, "What are we doing today, Jimmy?" And he shoots him and says, "Shut up, Carl!"
A mis un pied dans le cercle. Le compte à rebours est lancé. Il faut qu'il reste dans ce cercle 100 jours.
Y a rien ici.
C'est un peu vide, ouais. Chris!
Je vais déposer une maison.
I was gonna do a funny Mr. Beast edit here, because I asked myself to. So I find a Mr. Beast video where I think I can make a funny joke in, and then I download it, right? I download it, and it downloads the French dub instead, and the French dub sounds like that.
I built 2 massive circles and put 100 boys in one.
And
This
then
is a meat canyon bit.
they look down and Carl's decaying already. He's dead.
Because it's like it's day 5 and Carl's body is still there. It's just like
He's got a rat infestation in his lungs.
In today's video, I went to the Super Bowl stadium, and I had Chandler on one side and 100 people, all with a knife on the other. And whoever lives the longest wins.
Today, I showed up.
I have to cut that one out. I can't keep this in. I cannot keep that in. All of that is getting bleeped out, I think.
I would watch that video.
What video?
Mr. Beast showing up to the Super Bowl. And
Stop! You cannot say this.
In today's video, I gave all my friends, and we saw how many of them could get through the security at the Super Bowl game.
Wait, this is a banger idea. Wait, we need to do Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl hasn't happened yet, and when it's uploaded, it will have happened. We should do Super Bowl predictions.
Eagles
I
are
like
gonna
to
win the Super Bowl.
I liked it when the Browns stormed the field and took the ball, and
It's
And
called.
they went,
It was
"We are
the
the
Brown
champions,
scandal
blah,
of
blah, blah."
23.
They went. We are the champions
They
now.
stole the trophy beforehand and kidnapped the entire Chiefs team and stole their jerseys. And then when they won, they took off their helmets and revealed that they were the Browns.
You know what they should do one year? It's about to be. It's the Super Bowl game. You're at the stadium for the Eagles or whoever gets a stadium. I don't care.
It's predetermined.
All right,
Arizona.
but, you know, whoever gets the yeah, you know,
Fortnite.
Fortnite W. Whoever gets the most Fortnite W's in this video doesn't get killed.
No way.
No, so they go to that stadium and all the players come out. All the players come out, right? And then all the lights, and they're doing this at night. It's already at night. They start like pitch black out already. All the lights
Yeah.
go out for 20 seconds. The lights come back on. It's instead 2 college football teams.
What?
Crazy.
The Navy and the Army at the Super Bowl.
Finally. They don't. It's a little different than a normal Super Bowl, and all the players pull out like actual weapons.
We are going to be.
I cannot keep these in.
And then you see Patrick Mahomes with like a backpack of just and he's throwing them.
He goes. Wait, what's happening?
I'm just gonna toss out ideas for videos right now. All right. So if you're a big Loplian/Paradise viewer, I need you guys to. These are spoilers coming up. All right. We need to make a Space Chimps retrospective.
We do.
We need to make a video
2
called
hours
Space
minimum.
Chimps a retrospective.
2 hours minimum.
God, white trip. That's the only way to make a white man essay worse is by making it made by 3 white men. Like that's the.
No, but it's fine if it's Space Chimps.
Is it just
True.
Space Chimps 1, so we open up the opportunity for another 2-hour video on 2? Or is it the whole series?
I was imagining the whole series. That's what retrospectives usually are.
So then it would be like a 3 or 4 hour video.
I don't think we can milk that much time out of Spaceships 2
I think we
Revenge of
could.
Zartog.
I think we could.
Who's scarier, Bucifer or Zartog?
Lucifer.
Yeah.
Zartog is just the stupid little lizard man from Monsters vs. Aliens. He doesn't scare me at all.
But what if he had the body steal?
If he had the body stealing device, then that would be a pretty rough moment, I would say.
Or was it body stealing or an insta kill? Which one?
No, it was
What?
insta kill because all the
Yeah.
scientists fell in love with each other and then they all died.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All of Zart. What in the Zart? Yeah. All the scientists they got vaporized, didn't they?
Right
Yeah,
after
like
they
the
fell in love
eraser.
with each other.
Yeah. They got like
The
just
eraser.
atoms. Like literally, it was like it was called like the atomizer ray or something, and it was like they got melted into pieces, and it was terrifying.
I like how much tension there was in that movie. Like, we thought, for a while there, I didn't even know what would happen.
Here's the thing, though. They should have set up a secret passcode so that you had to say a specific word in order for the atomizer ray to work. And I think that a word that not a lot of people use nowadays that they could have used is lavender. Since no one says
No, this is
No one
what's
even
up.
says
This is
lavender
what's up.
anymore.
This is what's up.
that.
No one says lavender anymore.
And even if they did, if like a French man tried to steal our ideas, he wouldn't be able to say it. So we're kind of geniuses for this. You're welcome for protecting you against the French.
This is kind of an epic idea.
Dude, What's Up was such a banger movie. I feel like it needs more it needs more
No, it needs less.
recognition. No,
Too many
there
people
needs to be
talk about
more.
What's Up, and I think it's concerning.
What's up? What's up 2? What's down?
No, they made a
Yeah, no.
prequel.
The hidden genius of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yes! Yes!
I'm just coming up with,
No, what
coming up
you
with
guys
the video
don't get
essay
is that-
ideas.
What you guys don't get is that it's a root vegetable related to like celery, but
There's a link
also
in the boat. Ah!
yeah, also it's phonetically the same as like when there's a hole in the boat and water is coming through it. So when he says there's a leak in the boat and it cuts to a leak, like the food, you think at first before it cuts over, you think, uh-oh, the boat is leaking, it's taking on water.
I'd
But-
imagine this for 2 hours.
But it's revealed afterwards that it's actually the food a leak, which is comedic because you expect the one thing to happen when the other one does.
What is this from?
What?
What is this from?
Cloudy with a Chance of
remember
Meatballs
this, but
too.
Yeah,
He's on the boat with a bunch of
boat.
vegetables, and then he goes, "There's a leak in the boat." Ah!
Yeah.
No, I heard the explanation.
This is I'm doing a JXy. I'm doing a JXy
Yeah.
He's freestyling.
because you
The-
think
the
one thing
niche-
is going to happen and it doesn't. That's
The niche
funny.
we're catering to gets smaller and smaller every single bit we do.
It's
We're
just
adding
us.
more and more
That's the group.
filters every time.
It was us. This
Yeah,
podcast
if
is
you-
Loud junk.
Loud chunk.
We got the loud junk.
We should make a loud junk trap remix.
Going down to snap. Yeah.
JPEG Mafia should sample loud chunk.
You
Okay,
should
I got
sample the way.
Did he say he's coming back?
I don't know.
Should we finish here?
No.
I think we should. We've been
No.
going for we've been going for a while.
No.
We've been going for almost an hour.
No.
Yes.
But see, the key word there is almost, and we're not at an hour yet. I think I will actually spend time this summer writing an entire, multi-paragraph essay script for a Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs video.
And I'll do the Space Gyms one, and we'll get the guy that just abandoned us. He'll have to make.
He'll have to make one on the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
He'll have to. Oh, that's good. I was gonna say he'll have to make one on Larry, long-legged Larry.
A 2-hour video on Long-Legged Larry?
Yeah, it can be happen.
It can be happen.
Am I wrong?
Yes. I don't think you can extract 2 hours of media from 2 minutes of media.
There's also video game,
Okay, I guess you're right.
and if this blows up, possible long-legged Larry 2.
I think we
Where
need
Larry
to
travels
write
to
this.
different locations.
We need to start writing this right now.
Oh, Aesop Rock. Yeah. Aesop Rock. Yeah. I'm tied up like some dreadlocks. They copy me like Roblox. I'm on the tick like some talks.
Shout out to my fellow Lopplers that have made it this far.
The audience retention will have stopped at 4 minutes in.
Shout
The
out to the
podcast
real
was at
Lopplers
0 at
that have
that
made it
point.
this far.
I think we should change it from Lopplers to Gobblers.
I think we should change it from Gobblers to Giblets.
Yo, what is up, my giblet dudes, my gibblers, my gibbly dibbledies?
What is up, my Giblets?
What's up, my giblets? Giblerino here.
Like if you got your pants, you're nuts.
No, we already have someone who can do that, and coming soon to this podcast, I swear. I'm getting them. If we
Oh,
reference his
okay.
name, we're officially not catering to. Nobody is going to. No.
You know who we
Nobody has
are
every
getting
reference
soon,
we
though.
made, including him.
Actually.
I know 3 people we're getting soon.
Well, one of them is a famous voice actor who is also your father.
That's true. That's true.
Ladies and
Paul
gentlemen,
Rudd.
more
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, everybody. Episode 7, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. I already have him.
Booked.
I have him. He's coming. They pushing my buttons like a cord. They're faking. I'm calling him Lord.
Man, this Kanye guy. Man, one of his life. He just released My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Roblox.
So, guys, do you think John Doe is real?
Ah!
I wonder if any of my viewers will get that.
I don't think any of your viewers are that old.
I just realized I'm turning 46. Oh man, you don't really realize how old you are till you turn 44. Oh, I don't like thinking about that. I really don't. That's unfortunate.
Ah, that was good. That was good.
Man, this lady is not hearing Guy Fieri out. And I believe what?
Can you believe that Xbox came out 2 years ago?
You gotta end like a shot. Super Mario Double Cup.
I was watching this morning. I see
Yeah, with my
two
legs.
guys. They are hobos, hobos, men of the streets.
I'm gonna be honest. Our plans to do this only for the money and get really rich and retire. That plan that we have.
Yeah.
I don't think we're doing YouTube right.
What do you mean? This applies to everybody.
I don't think we're doing this right.
Listen.
The second episode of this podcast is 16 minutes, and this is over an hour.
Listen, Toad Mario. Eventually, we're gonna find somebody. Eventually, we're gonna find somebody who finds this accidentally, decides they're gonna listen to all of it, and realize, wow, I'm exactly like these people, and then they subscribe.
That's me if I got amnesia.
Do not recognize her own voice.
I don't remember
Amnesia is
saying
that
that.
bad.
I think Amnesia should be that bad. I don't understand how you don't remember anyone, but you remember English.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. All we got to do is write a blog. I'm a woman from 2011.
White women born past 1999
All
eat
women
hot
born
chip
after
and lie.
1999. They don't eat hot chip and lie? Ooh.
No,
I'm not sure
they
if I'm a...
eat hot chip. What is the trifecta of characteristics?
Women born after 1939 can't cook. All they know is twerk, charge their phone, eat hot chip, and lie.
Lie.
Oh, and work at McDonald's.
You said it in the worst voice possible. Charge they phone and lie.
What would you say is the best video on the Low Pleiad channel so far? Why are you laughing maniacally? Can you take a chill pill? Bro!
I think our next video needs to be called Penis Winners 2 years later.
Oh, wow, yeah. I
That'll be
agree.
my favorite video. Right now, it's your tribute to J. Cole is probably my favorite.
Huh?
You know, the tribute to J. Cole that you made. Because
I
he
don't,
died. You made it.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Yeah, you do.
I
Because,
think I got amnesia.
oh. Do you know what your name is?
DJ Khaled.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. What if you asked, do you know what your name is? And I said,
I would have said your name is Toad Mario.
and I would have killed you. I would have choked you out.
God, that bit, that awful bit that I did, ruined me.
What?
The penis weenus bit. That's why I started preemptively laughing.
I'm getting our channel permanently age restricted. We're adding
I
another
knew what I
filter.
was gonna say, and
Who's here?
and then it's rectangle.
Good timing.
Rectangle.
I was pooping.
All right, Mr. Rectangle, we've decided on the next video. It's gonna be a retrospective, kind of, a little bit
Okay.
on a very famous collab channel that only lasted for a year. You might know them as Penis Weenus.
Well,
Yeah, Penis
Well,
Weenus.
I never watched any penis meat.
Oh, you should have. Yeah, we're gonna make a video called Penis Weenus 2 years later.
I should watch all this. I should go back and watch the context.
Oh, yeah. Too bad.
What do you mean?
They killed Penis and Weenus and deleted the channel.
No, Penis died of death cancer.
That's
He did die of death cancer, but they they killed the Weenus.
Did they just shoot him?
What?
Could you imagine that if Ethan dies of cancer and then they just shoot Markiplier?
Where did Markiplier come into? I thought we were talking about Penis and Weenus.
Oh, we were talking about Penis and Weenus. That's my mistake.
Yeah, Penis died of death cancer, and then Weenus got shot live on TV.
Yeah.
This podcast episode is going way too long, guys.
Guys, before we cap this one off, drink more Sprite.
True.
I agree.
That's about it.
I agree. Alright. That's it. We are ending here. Bye.
This is deep nostalgia, gonna change his course, I just hate the course.